It's time for the Big King XL. Let's get a close-up.
And we start with a close-up of the bag. I apologize for my voice, but I went to a concert last night, so it may not be up to its usual rich and dulcet tones. Now let's get to the burger. You're probably going to hear this more than once in this video, but Burger King tried way too hard with this product. Just way too hard. They're trying to make a Lamborghini out of a Yugo. It wasn't designed to be a high-end burger, and it doesn't work as a high-end burger. And then when you throw in the idea that it's Burger King trying to make a high-end burger, none of it works. And those onions, that was just a crime.
What's up, guys? I'm going to go old school for the beginning of this video. I'm going to cut this in half. People always used to wonder, why don't you both get two burgers? Why do you cut it in half? That was never the point. The point is this. These are 2 quarter-pound patties on top of this hamburger. I make a lot of these videos. If you run around putting a half a pound of this into you just as part of your daily routine, you're not going to have a good life. So I'm cutting this in half, and hopefully I'll find a nice homeless person, or a cat, or someone in need of some food to give it to. I know somebody that's always hungry that lives probably right over there that would eat it. Nice start. Besides, this way we get that cool, gimmicky side view. The Big King XL is a reimagining of the former Big King by Burger King. You might remember the Big King because it was like the Always Save or the knockoff brand of the Big Mac. Burger King never really gave the Big King a chance to get by on its own. They kept tinkering with it. I remember it felt like at my local Burger King they changed the thing up probably 3-4 times and then they just got rid of it sometime in 2017. They always kind of missed the point. They always kept trying to improve it. In its heart, the Big Mac is garbage. It's 2 tiny hamburger patties, used to be bigger, 2 tiny hamburger patties surrounded by a lot of bread and some dubious sauce. Who knows how old those pickles are? Who knows? Where Burger King started to go wrong with this is they tried to make it some kind of a high-end burger. And it looks like that trend is continuing here. And you sure as hell don't need a half a pound of this. I know, settle down, Tubby. It's fine. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to, like, people. Bite one. And before you guys get all up in arms for me saying, Tubby, look, man. If you're mad that I'm taking away a half a pound of burger from you, then perhaps you should worry more about that than me calling you Tubby. If you worry more about that, the Tubby part will take care of itself sooner or later. Here we go. I hate the onions on here. Once again, part of the charm of the Big Mac is the crap, freeze-dried, reconstituted garbage onions that they have on it. This isn't, other than the lettuce and maybe the pickles, this isn't a sandwich that should have any kind of real vegetable on it whatsoever. The amount of meat involved in this, it doesn't hold up with the amount of sauce you have to use also to flavor it. This is one of those less is more things. Let me put this in perspective for you so this grade will make a little bit of sense. In a world where a well-made Big Mac to me is worth like a 95. I really like Big Macs. Let's then say, just as the Big King started to grow on me and I enjoyed it, back when it was at its utmost of cheapness, when it was at the most knockoff stage it had, I would give the Big King an 85. You didn't need the flame broiling for the Big King. This suffers from some things, too much meat. Again, I know there can never be too much meat. In this case, there can be. This does well or better with a smaller amount of everything. Get rid of the onions. The sauce really has to come into play because you're going up against the flame broiling and it's not working. 78. Make a smaller version of this. Get rid of half of the meat. Put some crappier vegetables on it. Get those little chopped up onions. And go back to what it was. Because this is not, it's not good. It's not horrible. Trust me, I've had way worse from Burger King, but it's not worth the $8.50, almost $9 I paid for the small meal. That's for damn sure. That's my opinion, folks. I'm sure there's other people out there. If you don't like my opinion,
I'm sure there's someone out there that will tell you what you want to hear or that you can agree with. When it comes to food reviews, there's something for everyone.
in the meantime, I'll be back with an opinion you may or may not enjoy tomorrow. I got some stuff to do later today, so I don't know when this video will be coming out. I have to go sit in the passenger seat of a car and nod for a few hours. Boy, that sounds strangely sexual, doesn't it? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media, Mr. Happy0121. Until next time, stay vigilant. Let me get some practice in on that. I think it went like this. The important thing to remember if you're in a car and you're nodding your head like this is keep your mouth shut if you're not talking.